Hey, you know that feeling when you feel way younger or, yeah, maybe a little bit older than the number on your birthday cake? Well, you're not just imagining things. Today, we're going to dive into the science of your true age, your biological age. And honestly, it might be the most important number you're not even tracking.
I mean, just think about it for a second. We all know that person who's 50 but has the energy of a 35-year-old, right? And we probably also know someone who's the exact same age but just seems, well, a lot older, more worn down. So how can that be? What is going on under the hood that creates such a massive difference? That is the big question we're getting into today.
So, this is what's called the age paradox. It's this idea that the number of years you've been on the planet doesn't always line up with how your body is actually aging. You know, your birthday count, that's just one piece of a much bigger puzzle. So, what's the real story here? Well, the answer lies in this really powerful concept that scientists call biological age. And this has nothing to do with when you were born. It's all about the health of your body right now, all the way down to the cellular level.
Okay, here's a really great way to think about this. Your chronological age, that's kind of like a car's model year. A 2010 model is a 2010 model. That number is fixed, right? But your biological age, now that's like the car's actual mileage and engine condition. You know, has it been kept in a garage, perfectly maintained, driven smoothly, or has it been thrashed on back roads with the cheapest oil? See, that's what really determines its performance and how long it's going to last. And just to be super clear, biological age isn't just some vague feeling. It is a real scientific measurement. You can think of it like a deep dive inspection of your body's health, where we're looking at everything from your individual cells to your major organs to see how well they're actually holding up over time.
So, what's actually behind this difference in biological age? Why do some of us seem to age like a fine wine while others, well, maybe more like milk? It really comes down to two big things: your genetic blueprint and, maybe even more importantly, the choices you make every single day. Look, our genes definitely play a part. There's no denying our DNA. But what's so revealing is the balance here. It turns out your lifestyle and your environment have a much, much bigger impact on how you age. And honestly, this is fantastic news because it means you have a ton of power to actually make a real difference. So, what are these powerful factors we're talking about? Well, they're probably not going to surprise you. They're the pillars of good health. We're talking about a nutrient-rich diet that gives your cells the building blocks they need to repair themselves. We're talking about exercise, which fights off inflammation and keeps your whole system running efficiently. Quality sleep, that's when your body does its most important cleanup work. And, of course, managing stress, which stops those hormones that can literally speed up cell damage. Okay, so this is all really interesting, but how do scientists actually measure your biological age? I mean, it's not as simple as just taking your temperature, right? But it turns out they've developed some pretty amazing tools that give us a direct look into our health at the cellular level. So there are a few key methods they use. First, they can look at something called epigenetic clocks. Think of these as little chemical tags, almost like sticky notes, that get attached to your DNA and change as you age. Then they measure telomeres. These are the protective caps on the ends of your chromosomes, kind of like the little plastic tips on your shoelaces, and they get shorter over time. And of course, they use advanced blood tests that can tell us a ton about things like chronic inflammation and how well your organs are functioning. And if you want the ultimate proof of just how much lifestyle matters, get this. Studies on identical twins, we're talking people who share the exact same DNA, have shown that they can have completely different biological ages. It is such a powerful demonstration that our daily choices can literally rewrite the story of how our bodies age, no matter what genetic hand we were dealt. Okay, so why does all of this even matter? This is way more than just a cool science fact. Your biological age has a direct, and I mean profound impact on your health, both right now and for years to come. Let's just put it bluntly. Your biological age is one of the single most powerful predictors we have for your future health and even your longevity. It is a far more accurate snapshot of your well-being than just counting birthdays. And the benefits of keeping that biological age low? Well, they're pretty much exactly what you'd hope for. We're talking about a lower risk of chronic diseases, being able to stay physically active and strong, keeping your mind sharp, and yes, the potential for a longer, healthier life. Because really, the goal isn't just to extend your lifespan, it's to extend your health span, the number of years you actually feel vibrant and well. And honestly, here's the most exciting part of this whole thing. Unlike your chronological age, which just keeps ticking up no matter what you do, Your biological age is, well, it's flexible. The science is becoming really clear on this. By improving your habits, you can slow down, stop, and in some cases, even help reverse aspects of biological aging. That is an incredibly empowering truth.
So, we'll leave you with this one final thought. Your birthday. That's a fixed date in the past. You can't change it. But what if the age that truly matters, the age of your cells, your health, your vitality, what if that's something you actually have the power to influence, starting right now?